Hello, friends. I'm Alexius Varro, guiding you through the art of Stoic living. Today, we're diving into a pivotal chapter from our Stoic practice journey, how to perceive the actions of others. If you've ever grappled with understanding why people behave the way they do, Marcus Aurelius has some eye-opening insights to share. In Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, he says, "If someone has wronged you, immediately think, what did he regard as good and evil when doing this?" Once you've understood that, you will pity him without surprise or anger. After all, either you still consider good the same or almost the same thing he does. Then you should forgive, or you no longer recognize such things as good and evil, and then it will not be so difficult for you to show benevolence toward the less perceptive. This quote is like a compass guiding us towards understanding and empathy. When someone wrongs you, instead of reacting with instant anger or hurt, pause and reflect. What might have motivated this person's actions? What did they consider good or necessary in that moment? Consider the thoughts of Socrates, who suggested that no one voluntarily pursues evil. People generally believe they are doing the right thing based on their perception. This doesn't mean their actions aren't hurtful or wrong, but it offers us a lens of compassion and understanding. It's quite a transformative way to view negative interactions. Let me share an illustrative story to bring this concept into our modern context. Imagine a colleague at work who undermines your project during a meeting. Your first reaction might be anger and frustration. But if we apply Marcus's advice, we ask ourselves, what does this colleague perceive as good? Perhaps they believe their actions will highlight their competence or protect their own job security. Now, it doesn't justify their behavior, but seeing their actions through this lens can turn hostile reactions into opportunities for understanding and growth. Here's a powerful historical parallel that might surprise you. At Arlington National Cemetery, there's a memorial for Confederate soldiers with an inscription that says they were simply obeying duty as they understood it. These soldiers fought for a cause we now recognize as deeply flawed and unjust, yet in their perception, they were fulfilling their duty. The same can be said for Abraham Lincoln, who during his Cooper Union speech declared, "Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith, let us, to the end, dare to do our duty as we understand it." Both sides believed in their duty, although history judges their causes differently. What if we could adopt this empathy in our daily lives? How often do we get offended or hurt without ever considering the perspective of the other person? Situations that might once seem black and white suddenly reveal themselves in shades of gray. By understanding others' motivations, we not only protect our inner calm, but also open the door to healthier relationships and maybe even influence positive change. Reflecting on how others perceive their actions doesn't mean we allow injustice or wrongdoing to go unchallenged. Instead, it equips us with a balanced approach, enabling us to respond with strength, but without unnecessary anger or malice. This approach fosters resilience and inner peace, aligning perfectly with the Stoic values of maintaining tranquility and practicing virtue amidst life's chaos. So, here's a Stoic challenge for you. The next time someone wrongs you, pause and ask yourself, what did they think was right or good when they did this? See how this shift in perspective transforms your response and emotional state. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this content insightful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Share your experiences with empathizing others in the comments below. Let's grow this community of modern Stoics who navigate life with grace, resilience, and deep understanding. Until next time, stay stoic and thrive.